height is okay. What's okay for
What's okay for normally tall people?
normally tall people?
Mark's head is completely cut off.
Not completely. Toupee. Hi, Justin.
Oh, that is very bright.
So far, the quality is good.
I think it's brighter on yours than it is.
That should be okay.
Hey, Chris, Shane. We got 11 watching. Hey, Roy.
Scooch. Oh no, I left. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Okay. That.
I just thought my head's cut off too. Then I look shorter than Chris. Well, that's unacceptable.
That's okay. Well, the funny thing is he's slouching and he still looks tall. So there we go.
That's a little slow.
How's the volume? Hey, everybody. How's the volume as far as with everything?
Hey, everyone.
First time caller, long time listener.
What's that called? The new fad, the SMR, is it?
ASMR.
Yeah.
ASMR?
Yeah.
ASMR.
Audio stimulating something. I don't know.
This evening, I'm going to eat a Big Mac.
Wow, you actually have a really calming voice.
Good volume.
Does this shirt make me look fat?
No.
I wasn't asking you.
Oh.
I was asking the audience.
Oh.
Don't forget the 50th anniversary Mile Train show in Barrie is in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So that is the.
Barrie in Ontario, we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think what's in 2 weeks. Oh, that's the 15th. Because they're terrible. Killed me.
A little lag on the vid, but sounds great. Just gonna switch internet. David Z to G says monster microphone.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger in person than what I thought it was going to be when I saw it on the internet.
That's the G scale
This
microphone.
is the G scale, yeah. Quieter, I'll make you wear a lapel.
Yeah, shoot, everyone's saying the video's laggy again.
Mm.
Darn it.
It's just frozen like that.
No, I paused it.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
It was distracting me. Your good looks distract me. I gotta focus on the chat.
Display any latency.
Right.
Hey, Black Mountain Station.
It's a direct feed.
The GVO crew. I like that.
Oh. Which one's G? Which one's V?
Or GVO trio. Yeah, too many syllables. GVO crew is good.
Crew makes it sound like we have street cred, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Street cred.
He says, "Hi, good day, GVO crew and Dave."
Oh,
I'm not sure if it's a joke or not, but made me laugh.
It's okay. It's true. They just keep hazing me. They won't stop.
He signed the waivers and he bought the T-shirt, so
it's true. That's true. I'm okay with it. They're just jealous I can fit so much stuff in the same space. My N scale.
Yeah.
Trying to think of something to say.
You probably fit a helix in that layout, eh?
Did you put in your helix yet?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
No.
I debated 2 levels in my layout because
Yeah.
it's so small. I thought, you know what? I'll build up instead of
Yeah.
slide.
The whole room, you could put a helix as the whole room. Like
You
you
just
can
watch the train
slowly go
spiral.
up right around. Yeah.
And watch it come down again.
I have that. It's like a table, and it's just
Yeah.
helix up straight with like an industry, and then a helix down,
Yeah.
and it's like a staging yard.
Well, I was gonna do like passenger up above, just watch it go around and around and around, and
Yeah.
then down low operations like freight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
too much work.
Yeah.
Hi, Dwight, Lauren, Martin.
So as per normal, we start at 8 o'clock, and it's only 8:01. Oh wow, it's 8:01.
Wow, 801. Get
Is
on
it,
that.
Is it? Oh wow. Okay, and we've got about 18 people watching now, so that's not totally embarrassing, right? Because there's 18 people watching us. I totally missed the 8 o'clock time. Okay, well, welcome to GVO After Dark, the once-a-month show where we talk about everything trains.
Yeah, raise the roof.
Oh, I am the
You
terrible.
said it good. You said it good.
Yeah, I guess. Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. So, I'm the host, Go Viera Go Home, which I almost forgot my name again. Mothers Lock Up Your Daughters. It's M&Mrails. Yes.
Thanks, guys.
We want to first thank our sponsor for the month, Otter Valley Railroad, OVR
That's
of
right.
2020.
Yeah.
Hope
So-
everybody had a great New Year.
Yeah.
Good. Because the last one was the week before Christmas, I believe.
That's right. We did that one a
Yeah.
little early.
Yeah.
Thanks for all those who came out. The GVO After Dark live show. I'm going to run some trains. Whatever you can request to see this month on GVO After Dark. We've got some announcements from Rapido, Walters, Bowser, and Iconic Replicas, and Atlas. New in store, stuff from Rapido, Athearn, and Intermountain. What's in the box? You have to stick around to find out. Audio. Well, I've got a brand new mic here, so we're going to talk a bit about my Blue Yeti. And yes, that is a real name. That's what it's really called. We're going to hear a bit from Mark about his new Rapido B36-7. We've got some shirts. We've got GVO shirts if you're
Swag.
interested. He's looking real sharp.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk more about that and the pricing and whatnot and how you can help support your local live show. Yeah, that sounds about happened just this past weekend, and we're gonna talk a bit about that, all that and more.
New via FP7 from Rapido. Absolutely love it. It was a Christmas gift for my wife. If you follow my channel, you know very soon where I take a close look at it and show you some more some run bys. But it's pulling two of the Blue Via coach cars.
Yeah, we don't have the sound on. It is a DCC sound model, but obviously, you know, train passerby and
Lights
are
I
on.
think
Lights
it's
are on.
coming. Yeah, it's very distracting when the sound is on, but
Train.
and it is pretty
It
loud
is.
too. You had it on at the show, or not the show, the
club. Yeah.
the club layout there. News. Okay, so a Dallas Children's Healthcare Hospital confirmed last month that it is planning to remove its popular train display. The builder, Felder Fitzgerald, said he built the layout in 1989 when he was only 49. This makes the layout just over 30 years old. Patients and their parents have started a petition in hopes of keeping the trains running. The model railroad has transported thousands of children to places away from pain. I would go to the trains and escape, ignore what was hanging from my IV bag, and watch the trains and pretend I was going somewhere fun, said one of the kids. While the hospital has only confirmed that the trains are being moved, Fitzgerald said that he was told it was to make room for a Starbucks and a Panera. Since the train layout makes up 2 stories, a second floor is set to be built for a children's interactive area. It makes me cry. It makes me really angry, taking the trains away and the way it made us feel. While we were there, patients, kids with cancer, fighting for our lives, says another one of the kids. So hopefully they're able to keep at least a portion of the layout going. I think that it's very important that kids have something to do while they're there, really. I remember when I was, I don't know, I think it was about 4 or 5, I was in the sick kids hospital in Toronto for I want to say a good 3 to 6 months, and I could have really used a train layout when I was there. These kids were lucky enough to have something like that, and I hope that they're able to keep that going somehow.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sad story.
Yeah,
really.
that's terrible.
I mean, when I hear it now, it's sad. But I mean,
I hope, like you, I understand that they need to maybe bring in some other things, like they mentioned the Starbucks and the other store, but something like that it's a little different than just a TV or something like that a kid can just watch. It's a little more. I don't want to say interactive, but it's closer, right? They can see it. It's in person. You can watch it go around, go in one tunnel, come out the other, and especially at a hospital, like a lot of people need some form of escape, right? So hopefully they're able to keep at least some of it and do something.
Yeah, it's one of those things where when you're making space, the whole thing sounds like a money thing.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
You've got a huge space filled with something that's not making you any money. It's just making people happy.
Who wants Starbucks anyways?
Oh, really? Terrible. So that was the news for the month. Hopefully it wasn't too depressing. But we're going to talk about this mic, the Blue Yeti mic. It's actually something that my wife had found online. She said that she sees a lot of other people that stream and whatnot. They actually have something very similar. I think Tom from Tom's Trains and Things, he literally got one probably the same week that I did.
I think so, yeah.
So shout out to Tom. And basically, with
I was
this,
calling it the Rocket, by the way.
the Rocket. I like it. That's nice. Well, yeah. And it's got tri-capsule technology. So basically, there's different settings that you can give it, where basically depending on what I have it set as a omni, and there's obviously bi-directional, where different things like that, which is the one-on-one interview. Stereo mode, which is really good for podcasts, or if you're doing ASMRs, which I hope we are not doing an ASMR tonight.
You said I could.
Pretty calming voice.
Well, folks, it's ASMT here, and today we're going to restore Dave's entire layout. You said that you got a Big Mac. I didn't have supper. My wife's totally jealous.
I also said
smells delicious.
Work first, food later. That's what I said. But
if you hear noises, it's not the Blue Yeti, it's my stomach.
So they go from about $110 all the way up to $300. I paid $150 plus tax and shipping was under $180 and it also gets power from the computer, and that's why the little light's on. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun. So many different colors to choose from and whatnot.
And you picked silver.
It's like it's not actually
so many fun colors. I picked silver.
Actually, there was an all white one, and I thought it looked very clean. And that's I've got a white car. And, I don't know. I just prefer but it looked like a toy. That's the problem, right? So I classed it up a little bit.
Also, the white one will display a message from Princess Leia saying,
"Help me, Obi-Wan."
All too.
So you were just using the mic out of the webcam.
Yeah, it still had a very grainy sound to it. So I hope this actually clears it up and it's able to pick up more. When we did our live a couple of weeks ago, we had this in the middle of the room and we had the train going around. And I don't think you could ever lose the sound of the train that entire time, which is neat because obviously if it's in one area, obviously as soon as it leaves here, it's gone. You don't hear it anymore. But hopefully it picks up more sounds and it adds better audio presentation to the show overall. Next, Mark, do you want to talk about your other new gift that you got for Christmas?
My babe watch my video for a closer of these dookies, but the great feature is the huge layout. This has got a lot of miles on it now, or kilometers. But yeah, Rapido Santa Fe B36-7. It's the only thing I gotta say, and I hate saying it, a few times it happened here too. It just stopped working.
Just I don't know.
The pal's out.
Clear.
I don't know what. It can't be dirty. It was just brand new.
No, I don't trust my wiring on
No, my layout too, though. My layout, it just...
It would just randomly pull over
nothing.
and
Lights wouldn't come on. Just
Huh.
it wouldn't hum. So I'm a little nervous about that. Knock on, wood, but that's the only thing. Lights work well. The sounding right now, that's a bit of a drag. That just it's dead. So
these ones are really neat because they actually come in the Santa Fe. Obviously, there was also BC Rail, which was really nice. Conrail, CSX, Minnesota Commercial, and NS. It did come in DC and DCC sound, which this one is a DCC sound. DC you're looking at about 238, and DCC sound is 340. A little bit more than your standard Rapido locomotive, even from Otter Valley, because they usually have the best.
My wife spoils me. I gotta say, she bought me this and the Via, and they are nice.
Let's see what's. Oh, it was actually 3D laser scanned from an actual B36. It has full cab interior, metal handrails, and grab irons, which are separate, and also right down to the road number. So if the road number didn't have it, then neither will it. Yeah. It has headlights, number boards, and a cab interior. All that lights up. The DC board, sorry, or you can get the DCC sound, ESU lock sound, pre-equipped, which is what you got. Like, would you run 2 or 3 of those?
Consist, yeah.
Even a Conrail, like the Conrail Blue, is like really nice.
I know. Good question. I don't know. I don't.
It's tough to
I
say.
don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so expensive. I'm happy with one.
Time with it now.
Yeah, it's not super fast. Much like someone, I think Chris said, Chris from Etobicoke is on.
Oh, nice.
He
Hey, Chris.
to update the CV values, so maybe that's. But I'm not a fan of fast trains anyway. I don't want them, But yeah, it's really nice. The details are incredible. Like everyone at the club was like in awe of the detail and the lights.
Even I was as well. I'm not like a huge Santa Fe fan, but
Yeah.
even I looked at it, I was like,
yeah, it looks sharp for sure.
Even with the silver trucks and the little chain hanging across the trucks as well. Like there's an actual chain there. I know that we probably can't pick it up right now, but again, watch his video unboxing of it, and you'll really enjoy it. So. Now, one of the many upgrades that we decided to do this year was to expand from just HO to N scale. So we've got Dave that's also gonna
here there's a big no N scale sign on the door, and they made me leave everything outside. So
not totally his fault, but
no. So if anybody's in the neighborhood, it's just sitting out there. Might need a magnifying glass to find it though.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple of things, but you gotta look real hard for
it,
so.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the announcement. You're just waiting to raise a roof again.
I'm looking for Dave's N scale stuff.
So we're gonna do some announcements. It's gonna stop being weird. So if you hear stuff in the background, it's my cat being weird. Dave, announcements. Right. Let's talk about some cool stuff.
So coming up from Woodland Scenics, they've got a utility system, and it's actually going to come out in HO and N scale, which is pretty sweet. They're pre-wired, and they come in single crossbar or double crossbar, or there's a transformer set. So the single crossbar is going to be 20, the double crossbar is going to be about 25, and then the transformer set is going to come for 15, and that's MSRP.
Now, it's my understanding that there hasn't been a utility pole system quite like this since Rapido did their pre-wired poles, which have been well over 7 or 8 years. I'm ballparking a year. I might be wrong. But they did the pre-wired telephone poles or electrical wire poles, and it's been a long time. You can't even find them anymore.
I'm excited about all the stuff that's coming up from Woodland Scenics.
Right?
Yeah. They, I can't imagine trying to do it manually, like non-pre-wired kind of thing. I mean, obviously it can be done. People have done it before, but
especially in N scale,
it's intense.
That wasn't a joke. I'm being serious.
No, you're right. No, 100%. It's like that really come in handy. Instead of, I know you lose the freedom. I guess some people think, you lose the freedom of doing it yourself and how exactly a little bit and weather them up, and it looks phenomenal. So, I'm pretty excited about that. We also have, Atlas is coming out with GP40-2Ws. They've got a couple different liveries coming out. They've got 3 numbers in the CN.ca, 4 numbers in the CN stripes. Then they also have Pan Am and Huron Central. So it looks like MSRP for that, DC's be $135. DCC Sound is coming in at $230, which is great, actually. That's something I'm definitely eyeballing, trying to decide if I should go for or not. I know Chris wants me to get Chris wants me to get 2 of them.
Get 2.
Yeah.
I mean, no, just the back-to-back CN stripes. Pull in like I know you have like a grain thing that you were doing,
and with M scale you get so much more scale distance. So with HO having 2 locomotives pull like 10 cars doesn't always look the best. Yeah. But with M scale, pulling 30 cars looks a lot better.
Well, I think you might have missed it actually, because when we did the live where we were running trains, I actually had my 2 SD75Is pulling every single car we had here, and we got to about 55 cars.
55 cars.
Yeah.
And I mean, one was pulling about 40, right?
Yeah.
35 to 40 cars, and then we added the other one, and then it was pulling a good 55 cars. So that was like literally half the layout that was gone just because of that.
Not everybody has their whole basement taken up by their layouts.
I mean,
some of us have to build smaller layouts.
It's one of those things.
Some of us have to go down to N scale.
And the funny thing is, I was encouraging him. I'm like, so you can fit around this corner here, just make that a duck under, and then get rid of the computer, and then,
I could have taken up more real estate, 100%. My wife okayed it. She did, actually. But I have a lot of hobbies. I do a lot of gaming, like I've mentioned in the past. Virtual reality I've set up on my PC. And I have consoles for when my friends, believe it or not, I have more friends than you guys, come over. So I didn't want to jeopardize anything like that. They don't even believe me. They keep saying Pixar, it didn't happen.
Can we see your friends? Come on.
He's like,
I don't even have anything to come back. Anyway, so yeah, eyeballing those Atlases for sure. It says Atlas as well.
Well, that was me writing really quickly. It is Atlas, but it says Alice.
Yeah,
Alice.
So, Atlas is also coming out with 41-foot ballast toppers. So they're going to bring in about MSRP about $32, and they're going to come in CN, Amtrak, CSX, MPN era. They come out. I might have to.
I think they're relatively newer.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't do ballast hoppers anyways myself, but those would look pretty cool. The 41 feet ballast hoppers are always kind of nice to look at. So,
So I'm gonna
just interrupt here for a second.
Okay.
A very important question.
Oh, okay.
C Vive, and I've got the room scaling unit, so I've got the sensors on my walls, and I've got about not anymore, but I have about a 10 by 10 area that I play with, and I've got a group of friends we all kind of play together. It's a lot of fun. Play all sorts of different games.
Cool.
PC.
Yeah. Also, everyone wants me to eat the Big Mac that you promised.
Is that really what's going on? I don't see any comments about that.
They feel bad for me.
Don't worry, it's still.
I skipped supper because you said you had a Big Mac and it's sitting there. And the smell is driving me nuts.
Just like when I bought it, I'll zap it in the microwave before you eat it, and then okay. But before that, you're gaslighting me. There's no such thing as gaslighting. Okay, anyways, sorry, I had a moment there. Christmas Day. It wasn't a cold day, and it wasn't even a snowy day, but it was a great day for announcements.
Remember it well.
Rapido. And I had to sit down. I was already sitting, but I stood up and then I sat down again because I had to sit down for this. Rapido's GMD F59PH Go Transit locomotive. It feels good to say that.
Do you need a minute?
I might need a minute.
Should I?
Say it close to the microphone.
I might need a minute.
Not that. The
What?
Go car.
Oh, the what?
Say it in a really calm voice.
Yeah. Rapido just released.
Rapido just released a Go Transit
Yeah.
locomotive after announcing a Go Transit bus.
Preach.
Preach.
Sorry, it's just, it feels good. From the 1980s era to today, both Phase 1 and Phase 2 will be available. There was a number of 73 built for Go Transit and Metrolinx. Some have been bought from AMT, which is Montreal commuter, and Metra, which is Chicago, and TRE, which is in Dallas. So if you model any of those, or if you decide to go all, random and get an unpainted one, paint one up however you like. But you'll have that pleasure of having an F59PH on your layout. I've actually, I acquired one Go Transit car since I found out about that. Because I wasn't running Go Transit on my layout anymore, really, except for that. But then
go back. You acquired
one car. One car. It's like on the other side.
This is news to me.
It's there. You got to see it. It's all right. Can't think straight. Oh,
and then I'm interrupted. I'm like that.
But MSRP is about $245 for a DC only, or if you want DCC sound, $340. Now they are still, I'm pretty sure they're still pending due to licensing and all that, just like the buses, but I'm pretty sure they'll be okay. And obviously because of the difficulties that Rapido's had trying to narrow in on getting Go Transit as a road name, that price, the $340 price, might fluctuate depending on the overall agreement. Also, another box set, Rapido Turboliner box set from 1970s era, 4 road names. It's a 5-car set. It ran through New York City, Montreal, Buffalo, Detroit, and Toronto. So anybody doing a GTA layout might be interested, or any American really layout. Why not?
I just want to direct your attention up there really quick.
What?
Apparently that was backwards.
Tom thinks it's backwards, but that shouldn't matter, right?
It's all the way around. So I don't know.
You know what's the difference now?
Is there much of a difference? I think people were still picking up the audio.
Shouldn't matter, right?
Nah.
Wait for the comments to come in.
Yeah, Chris can't hear it. No, it's fine. But yeah, the Rapido Turboliner box set. This thing is massive. So you get either a DC Loco 2 set at $433, or a Loco 2 set for DCC sound at $624. You can get 2 locos and 3 cars DC for $720. 2 locos, 3 cars, DCC and sound, $910. Yeah, or if you just want a single turbo coach car, you're looking at $124 each. And basically, we're looking at Amtrak Phase 5, which is the gray and aqua. Phase 3 late, which is the white, blue, red stripe. Phase 3 early, which it has a thicker red stripe on the white, and the X2000, which is the all white with like a bluish purple. I can't really tell, to be honest with you. It looks purple, but I know if I say purple, people are going to be like, no, that's blue. What's wrong with you? I see color differently, obviously. It's fine. They also announced an M420 locomotive, which is a CN locomotive, 1973 to today era. It has the safety cab, just like the GP38-2W. But, yeah. And, of course, they're going to be producing a whole bunch of these, and 10 of them are going to get, of the specific road number, so the road number 2557 is going to get a Royal Canadian Mint 100th anniversary CN coin, because that's a locomotive that's on that coin.
Cool.
So cool. 10 of them will get a free coin. DC models, MSRP 210, DCC sound $300, and they will have TCS sound, which is odd because normally they do the ESU,
yeah.
but Rapido also announced not too long ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, the High Cube 53-foot containers. There's two 2-packs. There's a CN 2-pack and a CP 2-pack. CP has the all red container with the white logo or the white container with the red logo. And then the CN truck, train, ship logo for the other two. They haven't hit stores yet, so if you're still really wanting one, don't freak out. They're still on their way. They have not even hit Rapido yet. So wait for them. They'll be there. You haven't missed out. And then Walthers, of course, because I mean, I tend to throw stuff here. If you're a big fan of the bulkhead flat cars, I know I am. I've got a couple. They're doing another 3 numbers for the Ontario Northland, but they also have CN, BC, and they're about $45 each. And don't forget your matching pulpwood loads, which fit ever so nicely, also by Walthers. And I think they're about $15 to $20 for the load itself. There's different, obviously, logos on them, but if you're going to get that, you might as well get a load for it. Also, Walthers has 3-bay covered hoppers that have been announced, ADMX, CN, CP, Grains Canada, IC, UP, and FURX. MSRP $30, and there's about 4 different numbers of each to choose from. We're still going with Bowser. There's been a lot, for January and December, there's been a lot of announcements. It's very surprising, actually. Bowser has an M630, BC Rail, CP, PGE, DL, WNY, and P, OMG. That's a lot. So hopefully Bowser, because Bowser hasn't really. Yeah, that wasn't a
that last one was made up.
That was me slightly freaking out because there's so many different, names. Replicas, MCI Motor Coach. They announced another run of these awesome-looking buses. This is a Go Transit. This one's been out for a little bit, but they actually announced an Ontario Northland one, which I'm really psyched to get. And of course, different Greyhound ones and whatnot. So that's always fun.
Hey, Greg.
Who do we have? Hi, Greg.
Greg.
And you were saying Chris was here. Tom. Hey, Tom. How's it going?
Don't say hi to Tom. He's caused a bunch of trouble with the Yeti and stuff.
Tom.
He's saying change his settings, and I don't know.
I try not to mess with it too much. I barely know how to use it as it is, and all I'm supposed to do is talk into it. So I know that I adjusted it so that everyone can talk from all the way around. I don't have a...
He says there's a button, there's a switch on it. It'll pick up the 3 of us, but not the background noise.
Yeah, I have it set to that one.
Okay. Anthony's joined us. Tristan's joined us.
Hey, Tristan.
Lots of new...
Anthony, how's it going? Any questions and whatnot so far about anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
When does Mark get his Big Mac?
Yeah, never. I ate it.
Also, was January a good time to announce a bunch of new stuff right after Christmas? It's not just like
I was gonna say that. I was like, wouldn't it be better for like November, early December? Because like, how many Christmas gift ideas would that be?
Exactly.
And then.
I mean,
people have money in November. They don't have money in January.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, because even last year, the F40 from Rapido was supposed to be out before Christmas. The gondolas were supposed to be out before Christmas. They ended up showing up at the end of January. So it's like you can't really,
that's true,
gauge how this is going to go. Things just kind of come and go as they want. So, do you want to do the new in store for N scale stuff?
Sure. Why is mine smaller than yours? Oh, right.
That joke never gets old.
No, they never let me forget it. Never, Chad. They never do. But that's okay.
I mean, there's not as much produced. I'll say,
100%.
in N scale.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
and I had to dig for those. Like, remember that the last month with the CN and the CN sets? And,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So.
Oh well, it is what it is. I guess you can say there's a smaller market for it.
Get out.
Anyway. A new in store for N scale. Okay. Intermountain cylindrical hoppers. They're going to MSRP at $27. They're going to come in for Canadian Pacific, Canadian National, Potash.
Potash is a real thing.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
I don't
Thanks,
make up
Tips.
words and put them on your list.
Really? That
was
I don't know. And Scholar, Scoular, Scholar, whatever. We're gonna print.
This is silent.
5
J
watching now. That's weird. 4 watching. 3 watching.
It's the N scale. It just drives everybody away. Broadway Limited coming out with an ES44 AC. Those bad boys are gonna MSRP at $300. CN has 2 road numbers. CP has 2 road numbers, and they're gonna come out DCC with Paragon and Rolling Thunder sound. I can't make out what's right here, but I'm just gonna hand it over to Chris.
Thanks, Dave.
You want to read that?
No. So new in store. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah, because you got that for Christmas, but we didn't do the live show at the very end of the month. But new in store, if you're not aware of this already, the B36-7 in stores DC 238 and DCC sound 340. Also running in second place is the RS11. DC, you're looking at 210, and DC sound is 305. Walters did a SD70 ACE in 4 numbers, not sure how much it is, and Athearn SD90 Mac -H. Phase 2 in DC, you're looking at 280, and DCC sound $380. Scale Trains did a rivet counter 31,000-gallon crude oil tanker, and second run of that one, and you're looking at $56 a pop. That's it for the announcements for new in store.
What's in the box?
Cool.
What's in the box?
It says here we should talk about the shirts first.
The shirts.
And I strip that off to give the camera a closer look.
Actually, well, I'm gonna do one of those things where I talk about who we are. M&Mrails, right here.
Also known as Hungry as Heck.
Hungry as Heck. M&M. Green M&M only. Apparently, mothers lock up your daughters. M&Mrails. Check out his channel. He does a lot of great videos. Oh, hashtag what?
I don't know.
What are you hashtagging? Green M&M only.
Oh, again, hoping to drop a new video this weekend. Pick up some time, but on the Via.
On the F7.
The new Via, yeah.
And Dave A88. Dave.
Hashtag N-Scale Life. Hashtag life happens, had to downscale. Hashtag doing what I can.
So I was actually at your house on the weekend.
Yeah.
Tell us about how that went. And
it was great, chat. Okay, let me just say,
I wish
showed
I was
up.
a fly on the wall.
It was great. I should have taken video because he did all the work and I sat there and talked, and then I complained that we didn't get enough done. No, it was awesome. We had kind of planned everything, and he has some tools much more accessible than I do. And in my small town, blank, I'm not going to mention it, even though I probably have before, the wood just sucks. So he got wood, and I copied some of his ideas, and now patent pending.
I just made my layout in a much smaller form.
Well, kind of. Some of it, yeah.
Yours is more proper. Mine is kind of like,
But he left and I finished it off. Made a quick video. Check out my channel. That would have been Sunday night. I think I pumped that out. You'll know it by the thumbnail of my cat laying on the ground, I'm pretty sure. If not, then it reverted back, and I should probably change that. That's how it starts anyways. I finally got to say welcome back to my layout, which was awesome. What a great feeling. I'm super pumped. I actually got cork already glued down. I've got some track just pinned just to see how it looks. Waiting on some woodland scenic risers because it is a multi-level, but no helix. And yeah, just super stoked, gonna get that going. And now that I finally, after 2.5 months of just buying stuff, have something to show for it, I'm gonna just pedal to the metal and off we go.
Now to hear about how disappointed I am. I did all the work. There was no bacon. The guy is known for bacon, and I did not have bacon.
Hashtag ate it before he showed up.
I guess, yeah, but still.
It's funny because someone said early in the chat, "Hey Dave, last time I saw you on YouTube, you just got married and sold all your train stuff."
Yeah, well, I actually when you word it like that, my wife might be watching. No. It's the she's been nothing but supportive, but I bought a new 4-wheeler and then proceeded to somewhat trash it. And at the time, I hadn't really worked on my layout. The only thing I'd done is I got it ready for these guys to come over and run trains. It was like 8 months of a hiatus, and I just wasn't into it. So I regret it now. At first, I didn't regret it, but it very quickly came back. I searched a long time to find a suitable hobby to replace it. Couldn't. Unfortunately, the space had been used for storage. We have just a ton of stuff. And my wife that said, hey, if you can find a real space for all this stuff, go for it. But I couldn't. So she said, we'll just have the main room. Like I said, I do a lot of stuff in my main room, so I didn't want to give up all of it. Hence, downscaling to N scale. Woo, never gonna live that one down.
Set it out in post.
And just having a modular layout. But
good thing this isn't live.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Wait.
HO to N scale. What is it that you're seeing here? Because you're going through the process of making a new layout plan, a new bench work, new layout. How is this all going?
I find it great because you can fit so much more into the same space. I could never. There's no way I could have an HO scale layout in the modules I have without being like a 15-inch radius and have like basically nothing run. If I want a loop, which I think most of us do want. I did have a shelf layout at one point. I just wasn't happy, so I knew I had to have some sort of loop, because the odd time I do just like to watch it run around the track, and it's fun to do ops while it runs around, and you have to plan on when's it coming, and I got to get off the main and stuff like that. But on the flip side of the coin, it's so small. Like HO was hard enough to wire and stuff. And some of the stuff was really difficult, but I opened up my locomotives with to look at the coders to see what decoders I need to upgrade them to DCC, and it's like all I can say is it's completely different. The boards are done. It's all boards. I don't have to wire anything, thank God. But man, it's small, and I've already had some frustration with getting simple things as rail joiners on the rails. Mm-hmm. But I think once I get used to it, I think I'm gonna buy some tweezers. Once I get used to it, I'll be up and running again. And I'm happy. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be worth it in the long run for sure.
What's everybody saying in the chat right now?
You know what they're saying, Chris? They're saying that Big Mac must smell really good.
Yeah.
You don't even understand how good it smells.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's 9:15.
Hashtag I ate it while he wasn't looking.
Starving.
No kidding.
They're joking about the lagging. They said that the hamsters underneath the table should be pedaling faster.
Come on, guys. Hurry up.
But Tom says if you just reduce the resolution, it should be good.
Yeah. Because I'm streaming at 1080, but some
are saying it's good, some are saying it's bad. I don't know.
Either way. So we've got shirts now. Now the credit for this goes out to Ben from Creative Rails. He's a good guy. I was talking to him one day, and he said you should go to this website, and it's called teesprings.com. Basically, you make an account, you create a storefront, and you create product. So you can put your logo on things, coffee mugs, shirts, hoodies, whatever. And you sell it. You sell it just like you have an online store. And, the proceeds go right back to you. And it's great. Do you want to, I don't know if you can totally see a shirt here, but that was the shirt, the GVO After Dark shirt that I had designed. I had taken a picture that I had taken.
Is that a yard?
And those are hoppers. And then I added the GVO After Dark at the bottom. So neat shirt.
There's a brand new car smell too.
And you actually, it's funny because you had mentioned to me, you're like, it looks like a band T-shirt. And
totally,
I guess the inspiration for something like this, growing up, I was a skateboarder, and our skateboarder logos and shirts and all that, it's the entire front of the shirt, and it's very out there kind of deal. So I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of that inspiration behind it, but at the same time, it's fun, it's trains, and obviously it helps support us in the live show. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these, I also have a hoodie. I didn't bring the hoodie. It's upstairs. If you're interested in these, the shirts, they go for $29 Canadian. We've got socks at $21, mugs for $20, and the hoodies and sweaters are $52. And they're available from sizes small all the way up to 5XL. So there's a little something for everybody. The one thing I do want to note, though, before ordering, if you're normally a large, go extra large for the shirts. If you're normally a medium, go large, et cetera, because you're normally a medium, but I got you a large, and you said the large fit.
Yeah, it fit pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The hoodie that I got an XL though, and I swim in it, so it's technically I should go one size smaller, if that means anything. I don't know. And you're an XL, and you said that fits, because it comes right to your shoulder, so that's good.
I won't put the dryer though, I don't think. If it shrinks a little bit, I'm gonna be.
I have no idea.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Let me know what happens.
I'll never wash his shirt.
Just like the whole Jordan thing, shaking his hand, right?
That's right.
You're just gonna be one of those.
Did I tell you, Dave? I met Jordan from Rapido.
Many times,
Oh,
Mark.
okay.
You have, yes.
Yeah, we're tight now. We're tight. We're like,
Yeah. Hashtag best friends.
Romance. Also, as far as fan mail, if anybody would like to send us an email, it's gvoafterdark@hotmail.com. Don't let the hotmail.com throw you off. That's not a joke.
Sorry.
Even though for some reason you think it's a joke. I don't know.
I'm not laughing at that.
Oh, okay. This time
There's a bunch of
Hashtag feed Mark.
hashtag feed Mark. Anthony says, "Eat the Big Mac, you'll fit into the shirt."
I would need a
That's good one. I
couple.
like that one.
I need a couple.
That's good.
And
You see a
then,
theme here developing, Chris, about eating the Big Mac?
Fine. We're gonna see what's in the Big Mac box.
Thank you.
Do you
We'll
want
talk
to
about
show?
stuff later.
Do you want to? Oh,
You know how many N scale boxes could fit in that?
you know how many calories are
Thank
in that?
you.
Never mind.
Thank you.
Joke's on you. There's nothing in there. Yeah.
Psych.
But I've got another. Oh, you go.
45
Wait.
minutes waiting for a burger.
Before you go, I've got another Big Mac. I swear.
Does that have bacon?
Yes. Go get some bacon.
It comes from the land of bacon.
I've got a Big Mac. You can do an MSR or what is it? ASMR.
I'm opening the box.
So this actually belongs. Huge shout out, Bubs331.
He was actually in the bio right now, Louisiana.
He's in it.
He's in Gator.
I thought you were gonna say he's in there, and I'm like, is he in there? And then you said he's in the bayou, and I'm like,
He's in the chat. Yeah, he was.
oh, is he?
You all right there?
Yeah, I'm just being careful. It's
I think people really want to see me eat a Big Mac with the microphone and the whole.
You know what?
But-
Yeah, I agree. We could
Next
have it. How many Big Macs could you eat? We could have a competition.
We could.
oh,
I'm
man.
good for at least 2.5, 3.
There's no health coverage here, you know that. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick unboxing here. Nothing too special, except for the fact that this is pretty neat. So you get your exploded parts diagram. Look at this, we're doing an unboxing.
Wow.
So we're doing
Live
an
on stream.
unboxing, guys.
Listen, I have a question. Did the parts come unexploded? Can you request
sure
that?
hope so. I mean, that's what I'm gonna tell Bubs, that everything was together when I got it. Piece of foam.
Ooh.
Look how big this thing. How did they even find a box this big? Like, seriously. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Oh wow. Look at that. I'm excited. I'm excited.
That is big.
Isn't that huge?
I mean, you can't eat it, but
No,
That's not.
but
I'll never hear that about my N scale.
no, yours is about the same size of the wheel set. Like if you just had the wheel set, that's your locomotive right there. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, locomotive. That's what I was saying.
So this one here, let's see. Hang on.
some of these comments are great.
Hang on.
With your donation, we can feed 1 mark a day. Black Mountain Station, you're on fire tonight. This guy is
He's good.
one-liner for
Good.
one-liner. It's good. It's good.
For just pennies a day.
Yeah.
Where's
You can
Sarah
feed
McLaughlin
her.
when you need her?
Hashtag
She's-
feed my-
In the arms of an angel.
It's just, it's not the same if there's not like a sick cat on the screen. Ugh. Where's my cat?
Tom wants to hear me sing. I don't know, Tom.
I don't know. Did you hear his video? That da 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 was spot on. I think hashtag Mark sing back.
Even the we're gonna film you one day busking, right? But just the singing, you're gonna have to sing the GVO song that you do for your
Wear my
videos
shirt. Yeah.
with your ukulele, right?
Well, fun fact, that's not me playing the ukulele. It's my oldest boy.
What?
I don't play any instruments. I play the spoons.
Okay. Everything seems to be in one piece still. Okay.
That's looking.
How do you can't grab it from
Yeah.
anywhere. How do you Okay, so I'm gonna do this because that looks safe.
Oh,
Gentle,
boy.
buddy.
Okay.
You want me to move the camera closer?
So this is whoa. So so this is one of the okay, hold on a second. Maybe I should take that thing out. Oh god, I caught fire.
Instructions were unclear.
Okay, so there we go. Okay, so this is one of the CP ones, and it looks really nice. If you've seen any of the Otter Valley videos, they took them all out, and they did all the sounds for them and everything. Headlights, ditch lights, I believe there's cab lights, rubber MU hoses. What doesn't this thing have? It doesn't come with a free Big Mac, although it should. They should have included, which would have been neat. Radiator grills and antennas, separately applied grab irons. I'm terrified to let go of this thing because, man,
I see you run it. That's put on the layout and run it.
there's see-through walkway steps. I can see them from here. I'm looking down. Like, you see that there?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? All the step ladders are all see-through.
Yeah, all the fan vents.
Even the look at the windshield wipers. Like, isn't that like?
Wow.
It's excessive, but it's the nice kind of excessive.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So when Bub says, "Hey, can you send me my locomotive?" I'm gonna be like, "What locomotive? I have no idea what you're talking about, bud." But seriously,
Here's an
though-
idea. Why don't you just send the box empty? Hey,
Wait, do we still have that Big Mac box?
Yeah.
It's somewhere. I'm just gonna put this
Mark
away.
was too starving. He ate it off
He
camera.
ate the box.
Yeah.
the grease. There's still grease left in the box.
So, I mean, I just wanted to open this up to show you guys, because if you have not picked up one of these yet, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, for me, I can't justify it for for the fact that my layout is weird in the sense where I have the best luck running smaller locomotives, like 4-axle opposed to 6-axle. Again, that's just me.
I actually have a fix for that, Chris.
Make a new layout.
Go N scale.
Nah. I can't do it, Captain. Oh God. Okay, so okay.
Oh, that noise. Too close to the microphone.
No. I'm just trying to do this without it. Okay, so I'm gonna figure that out.
I think you have it
right. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. Woo. Wow. Okay, so
that took two of us.
So I mean, it's a lot of locomotive, but to Bub's 331 for
031.
031. What was I saying?
You've been saying 331 the whole time.
Really? It's 031. My bad. I'm sorry. So many numbers. Yeah, so many numbers. But there's a limited amount of these left at Otter Valley. Go over, take a look. My favorite, if I could put that out there, my favorite one is the white one that says EMD on the side. If it was to be one, probably be that one.
Are you dropping hints for mid-March?
So my birthday is March 15th. I'm not going to shy away from it. And happy belated to Mark. So obviously today is the 30th.
That's
right?
not on here.
It is now.
No,
happy
belated. Stick to the script. Thank you.
Make sure you wish him a happy belated in the chat there. Send him
nice if you sang happy birthday on the microphone, like really quiet and
like Marilyn Monroe.
Sure.
It's too bad. All Mark wanted for his birthday was a Big Mac too. Couldn't even follow through with that.
No, but for just pennies a day, you too.
If you're just joining now, you can go back about 5 minutes and watch my disappointment.
It'll make more sense.
It's like Ralph at The Simpsons. This is the moment the heart was broken.
Go banana. Let's see. What's
the microphone looks like R2D2.
That's true. It does a little bit. I mean, yeah. If I got the white one, I would have had to paint the lines on and all that. Very nice, very nice. Also, I mean, I know it's not much, but I've been building. If you guys have been following some of my videos, doing the whole the kit thing where I'm building kits, I'm showing you my progress on. That's literally all I have done of the train station. Well, there's more to it, but
what is that? A station for ants?
How do they fit inside?
Sorry.
Only people born before a certain time would get that Zoolander reference. But this show's not for kids.
I saw it as a kid.
Not Zoolander. I'm talking about the live show.
Oh. Jeez. Hashtag 13 went over.
Hashtag good help is hard to find.
It's true. They got so desperate they went into N scale and found me.
So you said you were actually looking into a specific item for your layout.
Yes. Is that my cue?
That is your cue. That's as cue as I'm gonna get.
As Dave mentioned, Willis Series is coming up with a whole bunch of new products like utility poles, modern day vehicles, and fences. A whole bunch of different kind of fences. So picket fences, white fences, I think like old log fences. But what they're not selling, at least I don't think they're selling, are construction fences. You know, you have a construction site with those kind of like gates. I call it fencing, but
yeah, and they all go together, kind of thing.
Security almost fencing.
Yeah,
they all go together.
Yeah.
So I want to model that on my layout. Have a scene set up, construction site. So I'm asking you, the viewers, if you have any ideas, if I can buy it pre-made, or can someone 3D print it for me? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Have you seen it out there online? It's like just square gates / fences, metal.
Yeah. I thought about getting into 3D printing actually.
Yeah.
Then I got out of the hobby and I stopped thinking about it. But
Yeah.
it might not be bad.
It's the end thing. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
getting
you
better
can
and
just
better
make
and
it
better.
yourself. Yeah, exactly. Just paint it up and.
The thing is with these fences, though, it's very fine detail. Like
Yeah, that's true.
so, I don't know. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
something to look for.
No offense,
Oh man,
but do it yourself. I'm just joking.
I could make my own, I guess.
Well, I mean, I still don't know what kind of fence you're talking about. I know you said like a construction. Like I think chain link fence.
It's like they come in the sections and then there's like that little concrete foot that they go into,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
You
Why
ever watch
can't I
wrestling?
see
Have you seen a cage match with wrestling?
Yes.
Think of that, but the squares are smaller.
Yeah. You're hurting your brain.
Yeah.
Chris is hurting his brain too
All
much.
I remember is that what's his name with the sock? He fell down and there was pins all over the floor, and he landed on McFoley. Do you remember that? You remember that cage match?
I stopped watching wrestling after
Whatever.
Hulk
I'm
Hogan
not
twice
lonely.
slammed Andre.
Let's see. Okay.
But I'm thinking about buying Woodland Scenic's chain link fence.
Yes.
Because Walters has chain link fence, but you got to like build it yourself. And
I've had some
Yeah.
experience with it. You get way more poles than you get.
the mesh.
No, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. You get lots of mesh. The mesh is okay, and even if you run out, you can just use like window screen mesh.
Yeah.
But no, there's the poles, and then there's the stringers. The stringers go across, so you don't get that many stringers. And the thing that I don't like is that you've got plastic poles but metal stringers. Mind you, you can bend the stringers because they're metal. It's almost like grab irons, the same stuff that they use for that. But
Okay.
I don't know. You don't get a lot of it, and I find that you have a lot of leftover poles, or you don't have enough, right? So it kind of, there's a lot of work to it too. It's very tedious.
Yeah,
but
that's not my thing.
No.
I like pre-made.
Pre-made.
Pre-made utility poles, pre-made fence.
Well, no,
I don't build my locomotives.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I mean there's certain parts, like certain ones, I'll have to add extra detail parts to it that come with the little package thing, or you know, but
Okay,
not normally.
Yeah.
Not too much. But
all right.
So the Springfield show that happened last weekend, this weekend that just passed, I actually had Lauren from Otter Valley. He went out to it. He asked me to go, but I couldn't go because of work restraints, or whatever complications, needing to go to work instead, which doesn't sound fun. So, but he did provide me with a lot of neat information that I wanted to share with you guys here today. So at the show, Athearn showed off the ICC caboose and the new SD80 Mac compared to the SD90. So they got the SD90, now they're doing an SD80, which is great. Bachmann had samples of the new Siemens Loco. Now, whether or not they're still going to do the VIA version, it doesn't look like they are, only because they have a few others, and obviously the real one hasn't hit the actual rails yet, not till 2022. Whatever. Lock Sound has a new cradle that is becoming available, something so that you can work on your locomotives in. Woodland Scenic showed off the new lighted cars, lamps, and the street pole system. Tangent C&O caboose on the way to OVR right now. Cato showed off artwork for the new N-scale CN set and new HO scale containers. Athearn has more Canadian Tire containers, and the container that says, it's a pink container and it says 1 on the side. That's a very popular one. I don't think anyone has really done those yet, but who knows? I don't think they have, but it's nice to see that those are getting done. Also, when OVR was down there, or when Lauren was down there, he actually acquired new items to sell in the store, or new companies that he's going to be selling. For example, Iconic Replicas, which do the buses. So that's great. So they're going to be selling these awesome buses now. Again, you should really get that O&R one for your layout. Just saying, they go through Ottawa Just saying. Anyways,
Okay.
Sylvan scale models, which they make cars, trucks, and boats. Studarts, which they make train art, so like photographs and paintings and whatnot. Model Tech Studios, they make people, structures, and detail parts. Miller Engineering, they have different lighting things for your layout.
Hashtag get Mark to grow a real
Just have
beard.
an inside joke, Chris, in the chat. Sorry.
Micro Trains, which they do N scale and Z scale trains. Yeah, so you'll be interested with the micro scale stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's a little something for you. A little something for you. Yeah? No, whatever. Lund, they make building kits. CMR Products, they offer decals, stickers, detail parts, and T-Track accessories, which is neat because I mean, I know there's a few T-Track clubs in the GTA, so they will be able to get their stuff right from Otter Valley. Custom finishing models, they make mow equipment, maintenance of way for those who don't get mow.
Mow equipment.
Mow
problem.
I hear that. Well, there's probably mow equipment because there's mow problems, right? So there's that too. ITLA scale models. They make 3D printed laser etched and cut. No, 3D laser etched and cut wood kits. So those are all going to become available from Otter Valley, and I think there's actually a shipment of iconic replica stuff on their way there now. So yeah, buses are awesome. So.
I think I had an ITLA wood kit back when I did HO, and it was really nice to work on. I think it was my first wood kit, and it went well, surprisingly.
The loading ramp.
Yeah. I don't think it was Furlough Freight. It was the other one. It was just one of the generic ramps that I didn't add any details to, but really nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still yet to do a wood kit. I'm more of a Walters guy myself, as I'm sure everybody
knows.
Yeah. And speaking of OVR trains, they're till 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. They're going to be showing off a lot of their new products, like the hoppers that are just going to be hitting the shelves, like whenever they get to the store. I think they're on their way to the stores now, but they're going to be showing off the hoppers, RDCs, some of the new buses, probably a whole bunch of things. So if you're in the Greater Toronto, wow,
Greater Toronto,
just say GTA.
The GTA. If you're in the GTA surrounding area, or if you like a good old-fashioned drive into the outskirts of the GTA, go to Otter Valley on the 8th of February, 12:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And you'll get to meet the guys from Rapido and chat them up, ask them a bunch of those difficult questions that they don't probably like to be asked.
Been there, done that.
Shake Jordan's hand and make this guy jealous.
Yeah.
And who knows? They might have some other surprises and whatnot in store for you guys as well while they're there. Yeah.
A couple of people in chat want to know if you're ever going to work on the layout live.
Ooh, I mean, it's an idea. I mean, I know a lot of guys like to see trains running, but yeah, I mean, probably. Yeah.
I thought about doing it as well.
Yeah.
For that kind of thing, and this is what I'm going to accomplish.
Yeah.
And it, something that can kind of be done, not mindlessly, but if you're going to be live, you want to interact with the chat, right?
I was going to say, it's hard to work on it out and interact with the
people. So I think it would have to be somewhat mindless stuff or unimportant stuff, but definitely something I've considered.
And there's the other side of it too, where it's like, let's say, for example, like I wouldn't be able to paint this, wait 3 hours or so for it to dry while and then, start putting things together and then whatnot. I don't know. I've done certain things live, and there's certain things that I won't do live just because it's not out of the question for sure. And you said you're gonna do lives too as well.
I think just I don't know if it would be more of a scheduled thing, like a monthly or a weekly thing. It would be more like, hey, you know, maybe the guys are going to get together, or I've just got an off night, you know, coming up.
You know, it'll be Wi-Fi where you are, though?
You know, that hurts considering you've been over and you ran trains on my old layout.
He wraps his cat in tin foil, sticks it on the roof.
You got to make sure the tail is pointing straight up.
That's how you get your best signal.
Yeah, yeah.
Connects to local cell phone towers, too.
But
can you hear me meow?
Can you hear me?
Stop
Terrible.
kidding around.
Hey, so this new guy, Ted Johnson, subscribed to all three of us.
Oh, wow.
Wow, thank you.
Thanks.
Because
That's
we
really
did-
cool.
Made an impression.
Nice.
GVO.
Yeah, welcome.
Hashtag GVO crew.
Hashtag.
Oh, jeez.
Look at my name embroidered here. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna say
well.
all matching tattoos, but
Sure.
no.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
I'll get Mark's.
Do you
name on
have-
my butt?
The tramp stamp.
I was gonna say one cheek. 10,000. I'm in. Wait.
That's much
Wait,
better.
wait.
That's more risky than his, like...
Suddenly, go beer, go home 1. Go beer, go home 2. Go beer, go home 3. And they just keep subscribing to me. What's going on?
Yeah.
M&Mrails 1. M&Mrails 2. M&Mrails 3.
And yeah, because he had said if we get to 1,000 subscribers, then you're gonna eat 1,000 green M&Ms.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thanks
On
for remembering
stream.
that.
On stream.
Yeah,
Thanks for
I'm sure.
remembering
He's
that.
just gonna say, I'm gonna have a bucket.
I think you don't like the peanut ones, right? Or do you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do like a
Okay.
mix. You know, 500, 500. Actually, it would seem like more.
I'll eat one by one, just like this.
You gotta make it.
One.
So good. Like, it would have to be that.
Oh, it's
It'd be the whole like 2-hour stream is just Mark eating one by one.
Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to SMT as well. I mean, like I do watch a lot of his live shows, and he definitely he supports the GVO After Dark live show,
Thanks,
and
Regan.
he's always shouting us out. So big shout out to SMT mainline. If you're not already a subscriber, which I don't know what you're doing here then if you're not already a subscriber is, but go give him a sub. He runs like literally so many trains. There's not a train that the dude does not have.
Yeah, he pumps out a lot of content too.
Yeah.
does.
Like a lot of videos, a lot of live streams.
And he's always repairing. He's really good at repairing
Mhm.
locomotives as well. So
Yeah.
big shout out to him. For
Speaking
sure.
of wizards, there's a rumor going on here that I have a wizard's hat. I still have the wizard's robe, but I had to get rid of the hat because the small place there's just no room to store it. So it's gone sadly.
What about the horse head?
I still have the horse head.
I also actually have a horse head now.
Do you?
I do. I got it for Halloween.
What
for
that means
work.
you need a horse head, Chris.
Yeah, it's
We're doing 3 horsemen. Is that a thing? Oh, it's 4 horsemen.
uh,
3 horsemen. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Chris is sitting there like, do I do it? Yeah or nay? Close.
And if you've never seen those videos where the people, it's titled.
We'll stop horsing around.
Do I still have the wizard bottle? I don't think so.
I don't remember a bottle.
Wire wizard.
Oh,
spray.
Why, yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? It's discontinued.
Just continue.
I think it's still available in the States though. It just, we have different rules. here in
Yeah,
Canada.
but you're gonna pay a lot at customs.
Yeah. See, I kept the robe because I made that myself. I bought the material and sewed that robe myself. It's a long story. We don't have time for that. But anyway,
Now I'm
the hat's
intrigued.
gone. The hat's gone.
It's not just trains anymore. You have to sew everything by hand. Yeah. Neat.
Let's just say I didn't start my acting career on YouTube.
When did you start?
We're lagging.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go.
Oh man. But oh yeah, for the terrible.
Hey, Chris W. Sorry.
Oh, Big C.
Hey.
I haven't heard Chris in a long time.
Yeah.
How's it going, Chris?
Good evening, my bearded.
Yeah, it's coming in nice.
This is so funny.
What were you calling it earlier, Dave? My depression beard? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
well, okay. The story behind, because I had the full beard and that I didn't shave, so it was just just up and all neck beardy.
I think
and
Chris missed my beard.
I finally shaved it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, I like you guys too. Look, I've got a beard.
Guys, don't make fun of him. He's been growing that stuff for 2 years. Okay, quick story time. There was a point before I met him in person. Well, no, long story short, I thought he was like 17. I don't know why.
I act 17. I
honestly thought he was 17.
I
Chris
dress up
was
like a wizard and wear a horse head. Of course I was.
And then I think I straight up asked you, and I don't remember what you said. I'm gonna reveal your age here, so I'm just gonna underball you a little bit. So he said he was 43, and
Oh,
I
believe you carded him.
It blew my mind.
I did. I told you my driver's license. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I blew my mind. It was incredible.
Oh my god.
True story, actually.
Yeah.
You're sitting at home and you're thinking, "Oh, they make this stuff up." You
true.
can't make it up. There's no way.
See, Tom's like, what? It's not that unfortunately, I know he's got everybody fooled.
I just turned 18. It was my birthday in January.
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, wish him a happy birthday, or belated, because his birthday was, how many days ago? That was Carry the 5.
Larry, Moe, and Curly.
You should start getting old age discounts at the stores now. Huh?
Yeah, where's that seniors discount?
Well, this is a I went to the cash wearing this and like, where do you skate?
Yeah, right.
No idea what
10
what
years
they meant.
cheaper, or 10 years cheaper, 10 years younger.
So where do I skate? What? Like, I didn't skate. Oh.
Mark didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose him.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's going on in the chat there?
Well, Anthony thought I was 25.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you. Okay, thank you guys for not making me feel absolutely stupid because I don't know.
I've more or less been just lazily growing this thing out, and eventually it'll, I think it's my winter beard to keep my face warm.
Yeah.
And once summer hits.
Yeah. I've just been transporting hair from up here to here.
Shouldn't you be doing it the other way?
That's
not
that's not how life works.
Yeah, Chris W. When he first got in, goes, "Good evening, my bearded brethren." Hi, Mark.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
It's funny. Dennis wants a SD70 Mac. I still want a big Mac. Roy asks, "Where's Chris's phone?"
It's on the ground. If I attempt to pick it up, it might go terribly.
Why do you
wrong.
ask, Roy?
Yeah, Roy. Hold on.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm trying not to. See, I tried to not look at my phone when I'm doing these because I'm trying to be all like profesh.
Yeah. I was using it for comments and I left it there, and then it keeps buzzing every once in a while. And I want to make sure.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
See, that's why.
Yeah.
Roy, am I allowed to show it? Can I show it, Roy? Just give me the A-OK and I'll show it.
Wait, there's a bit of a delay.
Oh, okay. If he says yes, I'm going to show it.
People are saying my chat pops up, and then you got the yes, you got the green light.
I'll go the green light. Okay. So this is another one of our bearded brethren, but he's blue. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, blue. There's a very blue tinge to it. Very dope.
Very dope.
And Justin's sending me pictures of trains. He always sends me pictures of trains that are for sale.
Oh, like you do to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Actually,
You're
here,
broke?
this is beneficial to you.
Check this out.
It's the ones that are running behind us right now. $90 each. That's like, yeah, that's a wicked price, actually.
eBay, or is that Facebook thing?
Facebook.
I don't have Facebook. Oh.
Facebook. Come on. Come on. Right?
Because I'm not 17, I don't have Facebook.
Stop.
Mark's face is
I like
too
Facebook. I get to look at pictures of trains all day. Can't play Pac-Man when you're on the toilet forever. So then there's Facebook, right?
Oh god.
Which takes us back to the time when you used to just read the shampoo bottle
Oh,
and all the
man,
ingredients.
That was desperation.
Now it's Pac-Man and Facebook.
That's how I learned you had to rinse and repeat. Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew? What time are we going on here?
9:21.
9:21.
17.
Okay. So what we can probably do, because that was the gist of the show there. That was that was everything that we had to show you really. Like I don't know, there is new Atlas Trainman boxcars coming out and whatnot. The hoppers, like I said, a bunch of cool ones. If you haven't picked up a B36, he loves them, so check that out, and definitely a Mac as well, because apparently they pull pretty good. If you've got a lot of cars, it does not hurt. What are you doing?
No, I'm just saving a comment for later.
So now we can answer questions. People always ask questions. I missed them.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
If you have questions, ask away. First answer is I'm not growing a beard. I grow a beard once a year. I call it my camping beard. We go camping and I don't shave during camping. And there is video proof of it out there.
Oh, I've got to
find it.
Find
Are you
that
on
one.
that? You on that?
I'll be on that.
We'll find it.
Second answer, I did go to N-Skate only, despite everybody's belief.
Yeah, it would have been more forceful if it was HO, for sure.
Mark's face should book a beard. M&Mrails, you should be on the show. It's those kind of cheesy jokes that get you on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of train is running on the layout right now? That's my train, actually.
That doesn't answer the question, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Just watch my video. No, it's Rapido's via F7 pulling two. I just call them blue. The blue passenger cars.
Yeah.
Is there a name for them? Continental, I guess. Is that
Well,
Continental?
no, that's the name of the Rapido Continental, Super Continental cars. But no, they're just
Passenger
blue.
cars. It's not LRC or just.
I don't know if there's a funny name for it, like how there's livery scheme or there's whatever. I'm not sure. They're just the blue original, the old school ones. Which is a funny story. Now, if you've ever seen the Tempo that I have, with the cars that are being pulled right now, I actually saw a picture, and it was from like the 1970s or something like that, 1975, 76. There was a Tempo train, the CN all black with the white stripe along the walkway. Basically, that pulling the blue via cars right through Ottawa. And when I saw that, I was like, oh wow, I need another Tempo. It was these cars here.
Two more questions from the chat. Are we going to the Barrie Train Show? I'm not.
I
know
have no idea if I'm going to make it. I know that I'm going to be roughly somewhat in town the day before, but I have to get back the next day to get to work. I know Justin told me to call in sick, but I'm already calling in sick on the Friday, so I don't know.
When's the show again? The 15th?
The 15th, yeah.
Is it the 14th and 15th? Because that'd be a great Valentine's gift for my wife.
No, Valentine's Day is on the Friday, and then the 15th and 16th is train show, yeah.
And the other one was our favorite road names.
Oh.
Canadian Pacific in the CP Rail, Pac-Man, multi-mark with the Action Red. Easy.
That's your first? What's your second? Like your runner-up. Like I go to the store. Oh, there's no Pac-Man.
For locomotives, it'd be the CN Sergeant stripes, the stripes.
Mm.
For you know what? Yeah, for locomotives only, I'd do that. But if we can't just limit it to that, I'd have to say just the green Burlington Northern.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the green.
The green and white there. With
I think it looks so sick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I love CN, Via, and if you want a third, Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
Yeah, Santa Fe.
My brother does the ONR.
Well,
Do you like to prefer the blue or the red war bonnet or whatever it's called?
For Santa Fe?
Yeah. Because they had the red instead of the blue right there. They had the red, didn't they? When it was still Santa Fe.
Oh, maybe, yeah. No, the blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for Via, what color scheme, paint scheme Via do you prefer the most?
Oh, gosh.
I know you've got a lot to choose from. Now they've got the silver and yellow. They've got the all the regular delivery scheme, which is the gray.
When it comes to color, I actually like the blue and yellow.
Yeah, the blue and yellow.
Wait,
blue and yellow.
this is blue and yellow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Must be a thing.
So
Must be a thing.
blue and yellow might be your thing there.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, actually, that's my favorite paint scheme.
Which is also blue and yellow.
Yeah, O&R that paint scheme, and that's my first favorite. Second favorite would have to be I don't know. I never usually get past that. Either Via Rail in the delivery scheme, but the big Canada flag on the side, and Go Trans, but the original Go Transit colored, like the one shade of green with the white, opposed to the two-tone. I know they take a lot of slack for getting the pukey two-tone green, so that's a whatever thing. But I mean, it's still nice. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer the original for that.
I don't know if you ever responded to this, Mark, but Tom's Trading Things asking, did you get Laura a train for Valentine's Day? He's asking for a friend.
I'm tempted. When I was driving here, I was thinking, yeah, I should buy my wife a steam locomotive. She loves them. I like them too. I mean, I like any kind of train, but I wouldn't buy myself one or ask for one as a gift. But she really wants one.
Wow.
So I'm thinking maybe I'll buy her one.
That's really steamy.
It's like the
You
episode.
can do better than that. Come on.
It's like the episode of The Simpsons where Homer buys Marge a bowling ball,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "I don't want this." He's like, "Okay, I'll use it."
Exactly.
So you can't go wrong.
Wow, that's you can go wrong.
It'd be a good video. You know? Look what I got.
Just make sure you got a backup.
Yeah. But what else is?
Is the stream further? I don't think so.
So Chris W. says they're called the Pullman Standard Lightweight Coaches, Sleepers, etc. The Blue Via.
Pullman
Hey,
standard.
Robert.
Yeah. Then what are the silver ones called? Silver Streamline? Streamline, I think.
I don't know.
Something like that. They're nice too.
Hey, Robert Sacco has joined us
Hey Robert, how's it going?
from Florida.
How's the weather out in Florida? I'm assuming hot, rains in the middle of the day for about an hour,
Yeah,
then stops.
so nice there.
Then it's nice again for some reason.
So nice in Florida.
We'll trade you because we got snow.
No. I'd rather live up here because, I mean, okay, so I worked with a guy whose son lived in Australia, and he would show me pictures quite frequently of, like, these giant spiders and stuff on the wall. And I'd be like, yeah, that's a big no for me. But then he's like, it's not the big ones you got to worry about. It's the small one that hides in your shoe and bites you or stings. And then if you don't make it to the hospital in half an hour, you're like dead. And I'm like,
That's Australia, though.
why would you, like, we don't even have venomous snakes. You know what I mean?
See, like, but when I was in Florida, we stayed at a resort. The only thing I ever saw was the little lizards running around.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
that's a resort. You're
We
not
have
like
squirrels
living
here. They
there.
have little lizards running
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I take the lizards over the squirrels. The
Yeah.
squirrels are, like, weird.
The squirrels try to get run over and then make you put your car in the ditch.
Are you going to Otter Valley on the 8th? Which is this weekend, right?
No, the following
Following
weekend.
weekend, yeah, okay.
Checking the calendar.
It's for me to drive there, which I have done. It takes 7 hours
One way.
one way.
Yeah,
So
it's a long drive.
yeah, and I mean, I do it. I have done it, but because every year I go to the Rapido open house, I don't really need to see the Rapido guys just at Otter Valley. That's just me, though.
Wow, weird flex, but okay.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're great. Plus, he shakes his hand. So if I ever want to, say Jordan, what's up, Jordan? Then just
I don't
say
have
his
the
hand.
I don't have the Kato Silver Zuffer, and I haven't seen it. While I was out of the hobby, I kind of just was out of the hobby, and I didn't look at any train stuff or anything that anybody released or anything like that. So
Cold turkey.
Yeah, it was full of cold turkey. But now that I'm back, I'll have to check it out for sure.
I think the saddest day was when you and I made the drive to Kingston when you sold your stuff.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of left after that.
No, we ate. We went to Harvey's, I think.
Yeah, but that was still sad because of the train stuff.
Yeah.
You had a lot of really nice CP Bowser.
Yeah.
Like those were really nice.
I sold that.
The two Bowsers?
Those were Atlases.
I thought they were Bowsers.
The C424s?
Yes.
Atlas Golds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which Bowser did you have?
I had the C630 that I sold because it was a different color. And it was a 6-axle, and I went down to all fours.
Yeah, it was like, okay. That one was nice, too, though.
Gorgeous, yeah, but it bugged me that it was slightly a different color.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, right? You're going to get what you're going to get. But...
So, yeah, Robert's wearing shorts.
Robert, why you gotta be so cruel? Showing off like that.
Where is Elliott Lake? This
Elliott
Mile Railroad's coming down from Elliott Lake. It's not in the States, right? Elliott Lake's Canada?
I don't know. Not too sure.
Elliott Lake. I've heard that before. I think it's in Ontario.
Where is Elliott Lake?
I didn't do well in geography.
No.
Also, someone sent you an email, apparently.
Someone sent me an email.
And
Chris, your system not sure.
Oh, to the Gmail.
Oh my God, Chris. Get it together.
Northern Ontario. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Elliott Lake's on there.
That one, I think, too.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah.
What do we have here? Yep. Okay, so I guess I got to reply and say yeah. So it was a picture of a couple of passenger cars.
Okay. Tom says we had winter for 2 days last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bad time. You just want winter all the days of the week.
We had for like, what, 5 months, 6 months?
I think we've already seen fall about 4 times though.
Yeah, it gets warm.
And then...
But hey, come spring, I already told the guys, I don't know if you probably haven't seen my old videos, but I have a 1979 Lincoln Continental Mark V. We're road tripping to a train show. Will we get there? I do not know. Do I trust the Lincoln? I also don't know because I'm the one who put it back together. It has not failed me yet. Okay, that's not true. Lately, it has only failed me by me running it out of gas. So, should be a good time.
Could be our first and last road trip.
Yeah. That won't be till the spring because I put it away for the winter.
If I get a car magnet, have you seen those like for advertisements?
Yeah.
Like a decal, but it's a magnet. I get one that says GVO crew. Would you put on a Lincoln?
Yeah. It's 19.6 feet long, so you've got a lot of space to work on.
It's a lot of real
estate. The hood is 6 feet.
That would be fun.
Don't worry, Robert. Thank you, though. But I do have it. And I've used it on the Lincoln. In fact, that's the only time I've used it. I've had it for like...
That's a good idea, Justin. He says, I'll make the GVO sign big, then M&Mrails sign big, and then the H real small.
Why did I know where that was? Joking.
Your car sounds big enough for an HO layout. This guy. Zing.
Actually, it's like a boat. You could probably put an N-scale layout in the trunk.
You know what? Contrary to popular belief, the trunks aren't that big.
Oh,
really?
Those cars were obnoxiously big, but they're completely built around the driver.
Spacious.
So the front seat, huge. You could sleep in it. It's massive. The back seats are a little small. The trunk's not that great. Lots of room in the hood, but the motor's so big it's hard to work on. Yeah. But I mean, sitting up front is like beyond luxurious. Anything other than that, not to mention the back seats aren't bolted down and my friend. Yeah, we're not gonna go there. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I'll have it fixed by the time whoever rides. Somebody's gonna want to call shotgun real quick.
So I take it you two will take the Lincoln, and I'll go behind it in my Lancer, and then if
you don't want to do that,
you can film.
Yeah, the smoke screen that you'll see, Uncle Buck style.
As long as that 8-track player works.
It does. It does.
It's radio.
It does. I took it out. I cleaned it. It does.
Some fog hats and
I think he has a record player in
Chicago.
there. I have. I think I've got Journey. I've got. ABBA. I think I've got a lot. It's all in the trunk. I have quite a few. All right, we're getting a little off topic, so I guess
Sorry.
it's gonna happen though.
The point is that he's trying to make is that at some point you're going to see all three of us at a train show together on purpose.
Yeah, don't connect that with bringing the Lincoln, because if we bring the Lincoln, we might not make it to the train show. But otherwise, the Kingston train show coming up in March.
Yeah, March 14th.
I think we plan on being out there, at least being Chris. I don't know about Mark. Mark never confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Thanks for putting me on the spot.
Oh, sorry. Is your wife watching? Did you not tell her it's coming up?
I don't know. We'll see. Depends what we're doing for March break.
Sounds like a great date idea.
It does. She could shop in Kingston.
Yeah.
We have the train.
There you go. You can find nothing in Kingston. There's nothing in Kingston. There's a prison.
I'm not going there.
No. Oh well. Let's see.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
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 I mean, I don't want to. Having so much fun.
We do this once a month, and normally it's the last Thursday of every month. And we talk about trains. We talk about obviously new releases and whatnot, shows, and sometimes we'll do an unboxing. You never really know. It's always, there's similar things that happen, but sometimes it's also very different as well. So we'll do theme shows. I think last year we did a Rapido theme show where we literally brought in one of everything that Rapido had to offer at some point or another. I'm pretty sure we're going to do other variations of that with other companies as well, maybe this year at some point. Let's see, what else did we do? I did a gondola show. You weren't here for that one, unfortunately. But,
I was not.
had some product before it even hit the shelf. I was very lucky to do that. Thanks again to Rapido and Otter Valley for that. And then, who else knows, right? So many different things, and because there's things coming out all the time, there's always something new to show you, and we love doing this.
Yeah, one of these times I'll show off my new LRC cars that come eventually.
It might be out. The dining cars are supposed to be out in March, and then the LRC cars are supposed to be out in May. But it's so hard to say right now because of everything that's going on overseas in China and whatnot. So hopefully there's not too much of a disruption as far as shipping out product and whatnot. I don't think anybody should be worried. But right now, obviously, it's Chinese New Year. So not a lot of stuff is being shipped, obviously, because they have all this time off. So, but other than that, like I said, Saturday, February 8th, Rapido is going to be at Otter Valley from 12:30 to 3 o'clock. So stop by and say hey to the guys. Tell Lauren I said hey. Bring your checkbooks, because you can't go and not get something. Because I mean, like, I don't know if you guys have seen pictures of the new store and whatnot. By the way, this guy totally designed the sign out front, just in case you don't know, and also the business cards. That's the word I was looking for. So we kind of collabed on that.
We designed it.
He did all the work. I just the mind's eye told him you should totally do this, and then we collaborated and we got that done, and we've had a very positive actual response from that. Yeah, a lot of people really like the new cards. So
Good.
It's really neat.
Good to hear.
Neat stuff. So we like doing
Good.
stuff like that too. We're big supporters of Otter Valley, and they're big fans and supporters of us, which is great because they're awesome. So they're a very family-orientated business, and I know they've always treated me like family and treat us like family and whatnot whenever we go, and whenever we're ordering something. Like all those kits, like the video that you saw of all those kits, he had to get those all in specifically just for me. So big shout out to Lauren for that, for helping out and whatnot. And if you guys have any recommendations of products that you want to see hit the shelves, I know that he's starting to build up the N scale a lot more. So for you N scale guys, if you know of any products specifically that you want to see hitting the store, you can send me an email. You can send Lauren an email at the store. They're always happy to take your requests and whatnot. And we'll get those products in for you for sure.
Actually waiting at home for me right now.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got the Walther's icing. It's the platforms with the building.
Oh.
I got an insulated Canadian Pacific boxcar in the script. I forget what number. And I got the Digitrax AR1, which is the auto reverser. So I can go ahead and start wiring the loop and start testing stuff.
Cool. There's actually, Mark was nice enough to print me off some Pillsbury, the little kind of guy.
The doughboy.
The doughboy, right? Because that bakery that I did, I'm actually turning it into a Pillsbury bakery, and of course there's no decals for it, but Mark was nice enough to actually design and print off decals for me for that.
And a cheap plug, coming up soon is a how to apply decals video on M&Mrails. I can't do a straight face. Darn it.
It's because you soaked them in water. Did you catch that in my video that I did?
No,
I'm like, and don't soak these in water. Wait, no, that's for my next one, I think. That's my next one, sorry. Never mind. I forgot to say that.
Teaser.
Yes.
Oh.
Easter egg. It's called an Easter egg.
Do you want to hear my story? Or do we have time for my story of decals?
Yeah.
So if you buy a Walther's kit, I didn't know this, you get decals, but you also get like printed pictures on cardboard, very thin cardboard. So Mark, being my first Walther's kit, I thought the cardboard was decal. So I soaked the cardboard in water, I think it's a decal. Take it out, let it dry. Try to peel the picture off. Like, this is really hard. And start ripping the cardboard, read the instructions, and realize it's cardboard and decal. But so that will not be on video, but coming up soon.
I think it should be.
Coming up
B-roll
soon will be how I made
yeah.
my decals and applied them. Made some custom-made trucks from my industry and some CN stuff. So look forward to that.
Sorry, it was a dig. It was just one of those.
May 2020.
May 2020.
Yeah, who knows what's going to come up?
Really? That long? May?
I had lots of stuff coming up.
I guess.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, lots of videos.
I got a backdrop to install.
It's true.
I have.
Listen, I just declined my wife for you guys. So videos might not be coming out as regularly as we thought.
Right. Dave has been canceled. What, his channel? No, just Dave.
100% worth it. No, I don't.
So yeah, I have lots of stuff lined up until the decal video. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Lots of footage. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's fun. It's always a good time. Well, what time is it right now? It's 9:45.
Lots of good feedback. Everyone loves the Yeti.
Great. It sounds good. Everybody, it sounds like equal all the way around here. When he talks, when I talk, well, I'm right in front of it. So
why do you guys keep saying it sounds smaller when I talk?
Again, everyone feels bad now the hamburger. But yeah,
it's okay.
Next time on Mick GVO, Mick after Mick Dark. Mick M&M is going to eat a Big Mac. Mick.
I'm going to bring you something. It's going to be empty. So you like it. I'm just going to torture you.
No, you can't. You gotta just wait. Give it time. Give it 6 months. Let Chris forget about this, and then just be like, dude, look.
That's a good one.
It's you know, hey man, your birthday or like Christmas, I know you really wanted this, and then he opens it and it's just a picture of like the Big Mac box or something, and yeah.
See, the thing is that with the way my memory is and why I write everything down is because he could probably do the whole thing tomorrow and I'd be like,
It's
what
true.
the?
He came over Sunday and he's like, okay, so you wanted this, right? And I'm like, no, remember? We talked about this. Oh, yeah. Okay, but I cut it for this, right? No, we talked about this.
So I started building a Helix and it wouldn't fit in my car. So I had to take it all apart and then I went to reassemble it at your house. And then I realized, wait, you don't even want a Helix. So I was like,
Black Mountain says that my voice sounds louder because there's no beard filter.
beard filter.
Uh,
I hope I subscribe to Black Mountain. I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm gonna.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure to.
Even like, because I can't really see the chat.
He was on tonight. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
It's funny.
I usually go back and I watch the show after, and I go through the comments and whatnot, and I see who's talking and all that. So fully see and whatnot here. You know, I appreciate everybody's input, the questions, the participation. It's really been awesome. And you know what? Honestly, I mean, we do this for you guys, right? You guys have been totally cool with everything and very supportive, and we really appreciate it. Yeah.
absolutely.
And thanks to you guys for coming out too, because I know it's a Thursday night. Mark's bedtime is like 6 o'clock because he's only 14
starved now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta
and he's
stop my
starved.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my last show. My wife's gonna kill me after this.
she probably is.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Well, it's nice knowing you, but
All right.
yeah, we're good.
So for the February show, we'll have empty seats. If you
Yes.
want to come,
Oh, you know what? That's one of those things that I normally write down.
they won't be here. If you end scale, you want to be on our show, just send an email to Chris for your application.
Actually, yeah. I mean, like, you know, we've had a lot of guests over the year, over the year, and you know, we're always happy to have new people come by and share, you know, their modeling experience. If you want to run some trains, if you want to show us stuff that you're working on and whatnot, if you want to text your wife.
Listen, I'm trying to save face here. She deserves better than what I've been doing, and she's worried about me. I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, I'm not exactly safe mentally with you guys, but physically I am okay. They just rip jokes on me all the time.
You know, the thing is that when he gets home, he's not gonna have a layout because his wife is actually, she's very crafty. She builds stuff and whatnot. She's gonna turn your layout into a doghouse because that's probably where you're gonna be sleeping tonight.
Hello.
So that was a very long.
Listen, Mark, at least I'll get a Big Mac on the way home, all right?
That was a well thought out joke.
Next time on GVO After Dark.
So we're actually, next show is going to be the 27th of February, and I'm going to be doing a live on the 13th, just train running. So the 13th train running and 27th GVO After Dark. We'll see you all then. Until then, any closing statements? No.
I had a fun time.
You had a fun time?
Good chat.
Hashtag enjoy your bacon.
After Dark Bacon?
Bacon anytime. Hashtag don't discriminate.
Back Bacon. 031, because he's not 331, it's 031.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get yelled at for that. Anyways.
And you should just subscribe to each other.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's very nice here.
Yeah.
You see everybody's name there. Go ahead and sub everybody because that's important.
Yeah.
Also, M&Mrails, if you don't already subscribe to him, check him out. Dave88, go check him out. He's still building brand new layout, so you've got lots of content to show.
Yeah. Yeah, my older videos, I still have all my how-tos up. I have my entire series on my old HO layouts that I've had. They're all in playlists, and I have a playlist for my current M-scale layout that I'm building right now.
That's true. Actually, I always forget to mention that too. Like, I do the layout, the playlists for the GVO After Dark. So if you see something Ontario Northland playlist, CN playlist, etc., etc. So you can check them out as well. Same thing with Mark. Mark, do you make playlists?
I do.
Yeah.
Check out Mark's playlist.
I actually have a playlist for my GVO promo videos.
Oh, do you?
Which, if you've never seen a promo video, oh my gosh, they're more entertaining than the actual GVO.
Yeah, it's true, no doubt.
It's honestly,
Yeah, no doubt.
like,
Thank you.
I die a little bit of laughter every single time I watch those. So, thank you, because, geez, you go out of your way to do something like that every single month. I didn't tell you to do it.
It's fun. I like it.
I'm sitting, Brian, closer than everybody else. That's why I look the same size. Yeah, that's why I looked the same size as you guys when I'm in scale. It's because I'm sitting actually.
And scale.
It's camera. It's a camera, like a visual. It's like the stairs that are in a square and they look like they just keep going. It's like that. All right, that's all I can say.
Trick photography.
Yeah.
Trick photography.
Optical illusion.
Optical illusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you next month. Thanks again for stopping by. Thanks again to Bubs 031, Otter Valley, M&M, TV88, and I'm your host, GVO, or not GVO. Well, I should just change my name now. Go Veer, go home. There, I said it. Which is kind of weird. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Turn off the camera. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys. Okay, we're still here. Technical difficulties.